Get back, nigga! Get back!
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy R.A.S, and I'm back with another Chainsaw Man manga review. And remember, I'm going over every chapter of Chainsaw Man after the anime for impatient people that can't wait, like me. And if you haven't seen chapter 42, is literally my last video, so just go and check it out. And if you like these videos, just remember to like and subscribe and comment anything that you thought was good or anything questions that you have on what I said. And warning, this video is containing Chainsaw Man manga spoilers, so you have been warned. And let's get straight to it. So chapter 43 name is Jane Fell Asleep in a Church. So as chapter 43 picks up, we see Denji looking out a window from last chapter, and he says to Bojita, guess what? I like two girls now. And he asks him, guess who they are? Then the page shows us shots of every girl Denji has crossed paths with. As Denji says, nope, not the angel devil. I heard he's a dude.
Bro, what the fuck what did you just say?
Then Denji's like, Kobani is cute, but she tried to kill me, so... And then he says power, and then he goes off on her saying, she tries to kill him, and she's a narcissistic, self-centered, pathological liar and a racist.
Damn!
Okay. Right. So if Denji's never been to school and doesn't know how to read, then how the fuck did bro learn these SAT words? Or am I tripping? Anyways, we get a close-up on Denji's face as he looks at the window, and he fantasizes Makima and Reze as they're in a bed, only in their underwear. I swear, like, Denji just wants to get me demonetized. But, anyways, he asks Bojita, which one should he choose? Okay, I have to say, I really like this from Fujimoto. So I'm pretty sure most of us have lost a loved one before. And every once in a while, I'm pretty sure most of us have done this when we're whether visiting their grave or just wanted to tell them how things are, or we just wanted to say we miss them. So we know Bojita was Denji's only real true friend. And this shows, Denji may be, a hybrid human devil, but it just shows that, he's more human than devil. And he's just like all of us. So, I think, me personally, I think Denji does have a heart. And, it's just an interesting thought, All right, so if it was me, now Reze...
He belongs to the streets.
But Makima, let's just say, she's a different story, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, we see Reze running away as she trips and falls, then turns around sweating as we see the mystery guy who has the Typhoon Devil's power ask her, why are you running? We're supposed to go to the bathroom together. So Reze just, runs up the stairs. The guy continues to chase her, yelling at her, saying, hold on, let's just have a talk. And Reze just keeps running up the stairs, and we see her make it to the top as it's still pouring raining. So Reze realizes, there's nowhere else to run, and we see her turn around and look at the guy as he calls out to her saying, what are you doing? We can't go on the bathroom on the roof now. And Reze asks the guy, who are you? And the guy says, funny question, do you even know who you are? As he continues to say, you're the cheese. Then he says the cheese to lure the mouse out into the open, of course, talking about Denji. But Reze is like, bruh, what are you talking about? Leave me alone. And the guy responds saying to Reze, hey, I'm gonna cut off your skin and I'm gonna take out one of your eyes. So I'm sitting here like, bruh, who does this nigga think he is? Donzo? The guy also says he's gonna show Chainsaw her skin in her eye and tell him your woman is still alive. The guy goes on to say, I don't know why, but most guys just do anything I say, so he can just kill Denji without him resisting. So he tells Reze all he needs from her is some skin and an eye, and that he just doesn't want to kill her. So, Reze just starts screaming. But then she grabs him and breaks his arm, then starts suffocating him to death. And as she's suffocating him, she sings this song, and I did a little research, and this is a Russian song called Jane Fell Asleep in the Church, hint, the title of the chapter. And if you want to know the lyrics, I'll put it somewhere on the screen so you can see what she's saying. But as she sings this page, it cuts to things like, we see a basketball court, a library, a classroom, and then we finally see the rain pouring from the sky. And it's just a truly brutal moment from Reze as she finished the song, and we see the legs of the guy laying dead on the ground. And when she gets up, she looks over and she sees the drain having water going in it. And Reze says, "It was you who trapped us in the school with this storm, huh?" And she says the name Typhoon. The Typhoon devil then says, "I had no idea you were here, Lady Reze." Then Reze says, "Hey, look, I'll look the other way if you get rid of the body. Now get rid of it, right?" So the page cuts back to the room where Denji is at, and Denji turns around from the window to see Reze soaking wet, pretending like, nothing happened. Then we see the next day, we see Reze and Denji at the festival, because we remember Reze asked Denji if he wanted to go to the festival with her, because Denji said, all he cares about is food and fun. And of course, the festival is just about food and fun. And we see Reze and Denji having a good time, throwing a ring around a pole, eating cotton candy, playing with fish, classic festival stuff, So we see Reze and Denji again, and she tells him like, "Yeah, my boss told me about this place, and this is the best place to see fireworks, and we'll have it just to us because it's top secret." So Denji's like, "Oh yeah," and Reze looks over at Denji, and we see them looking at the view as Reze then says, "Hey Denji," and Denji responds like, "What's up?" Reze then tells Denji, "I've been thinking about it, and I think your life is kind of messed up. Making a 16-year-old fight devils and not letting you go to school isn't cool. Like, the government shouldn't allow something like that." So Denji looks over, and then Reze grabs his hand. Then we get this full screen of Denji and Reze, and Reze asks Denji, would he run away with her and quit his job? She goes on to say, "I'll make you happy, and she'll always protect him. And she begs him, please." And that's the end of chapter 43 and the end of volume 5 minor. Okay, so final thoughts on this chapter. First, Reze, very dangerous. So it's obvious that she has some secret plan with Denji, but we just don't know what it is yet. And she's trying to manipulate him in some kind of way to leave, because whether she doesn't want the agency on her, or something about Makima. But I think we're really gonna see who Reze what she really is in the next upcoming chapter. So second, I felt like this was a great plot chapter. I feel like we're building up to something very big, but we're just gonna have to wait and see this out. And three, whoever this guy was that was talking all this smack about how he killed this great devil hunter, and he was supposed to be heartless, and he cut off the skin, he was trash. Reze literally one-shotted this man, and that's it. Bro couldn't even last 2 chapters. But anyways, if y'all like this review, please remember to like and subscribe. This is so much fun, and I really can't wait to the next one. And R.A.S out. Bye.